I believe we are in such times as make it increasingly impossible for Christians to obey the law of the land and to remain true to Christ.
At the height of the Vietnam War, 9 Catholics entered this white frame building in Catonsville, Maryland. It was a draft board. The 9, some of them Catholic priests, seized Selective Service files. They brought those files out onto this parking lot and then burned them with the help of homemade napalm.
And then they stood around. They stood around and they were talking amongst themselves and they were praying and waiting for the feds to show up. So it was a big news story.
We were about publicity. We knew that this was drama. This was not just politics. This was politics as theater.
I think the Catonsville Nine opened up the options of what people were willing to do.
I had no idea that anybody had in mind that this was the prototype of some series of actions and that I would be in the next one.
There were over 100 draft board actions in this country.
We now know that those draft boards never drafted again.
That was my little claim to fame, to be the first nun in the United States to commit a federal felony.
We didn't try to escape. We waited for arrest. We used the trial as an educational medium.
We put the Vietnam War on trial, and then we also put the FBI on trial.
I do not sympathize with the burning of draft cards. I think that's very un-American.
We were these very threatening people. I remember one comment of the prosecutor: these people are a greater threat to the security of this nation than is organized crime. He said that in open court.
I think that the jury, for the most part, every one of them was opposed to the war by the time we finished the trial.
We have chosen to be powerless criminals in a time of criminal power. We have chosen to be branded as peace criminals by war criminals.